helps make sure I'm able to spend more of my time on the important things, like caring for my patients.
Say union, yes.
Today's union movement is all about giving people a voice in what goes on at work and in supporting one another. I believe in that. I said union, yes.
America works best when we say union, yes.
America's unions, in their second century of building a better and safer workplace for all of us.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could synchronize traffic to your every movement? If you could do away with all obstacles. Even make trains run on your schedule. It's like that at Shell, where our stations are designed so nothing slows you down. Shell, moving at the speed of life.
It's been quite an exciting first half. Moeller 16, McKinley 10. They're on the downtown Ford scoreboard. We've had some great defensive plays, some missed opportunities, a couple exciting offensive plays, some hard hits. It's been an entertaining high school game here to this first half. Moeller with the big play, that 22-yard run with the recovered fumble that tied this game up. And then we always talk about field position, and they got the Pups backed up to about their 2. Then the short punt and the big pass play with a slant and boom.
Yeah,
ahead.
Field position up until that point had been pretty much McKinley's, and at that quick kick that went 65 yards, that put them down. That put them in a hole they couldn't get out of.
Forgot about that. That could even be a big play consideration there.
Yes.
As yeah, guys, that could even be a big play for the big consideration for the big play, that quick kick. Cincinnati Moeller's band here at halftime, entertaining this capacity crowd. This is the first sellout ever in the football playoffs at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. Trying to line up for you the commissioner of the OHSAA, Claire Mascaro. They've got a decision to make, and I don't decide it, but I know how I would decide it. They are going to keep the playoffs at Stark County, which we appreciate. In 98, 99, and 2000, Stark County Convention Bureau sort of heading that up. And they've had all 6 games here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. I'm just told we got Claire Mascara, so let's go down to Dan Belford and Claire. Daniel.
Thanks, Jim. On the sideline with Claire Mascara, the commissioner of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. First of all, thank you for your time this evening.
Oh, thank you.
We were talking on the sidelines, you and I. It's just been, despite the weather, you said it's just been a marvelous turnout thus far.
Yes, I'm really surprised because, you know, the weather just has not been good, but it hadn't been that bad. You know, we could have snow and sleet and ice and all that, but the community support for all these teams has just been outstanding. And I think we're going to announce here later that we've set an attendance record for our 2-day tournaments.
Well, that's certainly exciting, and commending all the people who do show up for these ball games. You and I talked also, the games will continue to be up this way. You might want to expound on that a little further.
You know, our Board of Control has approved coming back up here. You know, these people have just done a community support. It's perfect host. You know, they can't, I don't know what they could do more than we would want. But there are some proposals on the table now, whether we come here for all 6 games or maybe involve Fawcett Center. You know, they've remodeled there. Maybe 2 games there or 1 game there, but it's kind of a combination type of thing at Fawcett Stadium and right here. But I would be remiss if I didn't tell you, we've been most pleased the 5 years that we've been here in the past. It's just been outstanding.
Well, obviously, conversation is on the table then to either split games or play some games at Fawcett. When do you think you'll render a decision on that?
Our Board of Control has their next meeting on December 11th, and we're scheduled to make a decision at that time.
Any final comments about the game you're seeing this evening?
It's just great. This, you know, all the games, and this one is just as exciting as the rest of them. I can't believe the size of these young men in our schools. It's unbelievable. But I'm caught up in the excitement. It really doesn't make any difference to me who wins. I just like to see the young men having fun and a good time, and the community support is just overwhelming.
Claire Mascaro, thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening, sir.
Thank you very much, and good luck to you and your station. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Jim and Ed, back to you.
All right, Daniel, we thank you. We thank Claire Mascara for his comments. We will come back here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. You can see the score. Moeller 16, the Bulldogs 10, and we are back after these timeouts.
I'm tickled with nickels, yes sirree. Tickled with nickels, the bread for me. Tickled with nickels, the best around. Delivered fresh to my hometown. Nickels, nickels, bread and buns. Tasty snacks that are lots of fun. Nickels, nickels, nutritious too. Nickels bakes, the best for you. I'm tickled with nickels, yes sirree. Nickels is the bread for me.
So, you're buying CDs as a gift for your girlfriend. Now, did she say Black Crows, Counting Crows, or Sheryl Crow? New Wave, New Age, New Kids on the Block.
OMD, REM, Ecstasy, White Zombie, Great White, Berry Manilow, Skilo, Live Bird, Double Live, Unplugged, Best Box, Beastie Boys, Jackie Boys, The Men.
And you think they're gonna help you at a store that sells microwaves? If you need help, Camelot Music has the experts. Camelot Music. No one knows music better.
$16 to 10, Moeller on top. And we have the Moeller band here at halftime. Once the Bulldog marching band comes out here, we will pick up their show live and then have some statistics for you later. It's Moeller sort of controlling things here. McKinley jumped out early, 3-0, went 3-3. McKinley 10-3. Moeller picked up that fumble, ran it in, 10-10. Then Moeller got field position, hit the big pass play, and they lead it 16-10. Observations about the Moeller defense. I guess I was concerned about their 8-man front, their man up on the corners, and could McKinley run the ball against them? Pups have not run the ball too well against them, but is Moeller doing a lot of different things with their defense?
Yes, they're lining up in a lot of different fronts. You can't always say what they're in. You don't know because they've got the linebackers walked up on the line of scrimmage a lot of the time. They'll drop the 2 inside linebackers out, and those guys have man coverage on backside of the backfield. I find that real interesting. Although I think their linebackers run real well, but I think at that point you can try to hit those guys out of the backfield against maybe on 1st and 2nd down, not on long yardage. Long yardage, they get into more of a zone one.
Well, we got to look here at the 3 touchdowns that have occurred in the first half. In case you missed them, here's the first one. This is McDaniel's heave to Gamble, 59 yards.
They crossed a wide receiver from the right side, clear crossing, and they were in man here. It was a running down, and they caught him in man-to-man, and they scored a touchdown. And they've got to throw the football on running downs, and when they got him in man-to-man.
Well, it's 10-3, and here's where Moeller got 10-10.
And Freddie Wilcox, who's made big plays for McKinley all year, is trying to make another big play, and he gets the ball punched out of his hand right there.
And Gruber says, "Come to me."
Gruber picks it up and runs it in for a score. 22 yards, something like that. And that's just unfortunate. I mean, it's fortunate for Moeller, but unfortunate for McKinley.
And here's where Moeller takes the lead there at the McKinley 13-yard line.
And here they run the inside guy. You see him crossing right there. And the second guy out runs slant behind him and picks it off for a score.
And that has made it 16-10. McKinley, what happened to the Bulldog passing game? They were 5 of 5, looking real good. All of a sudden, Ben McDaniels is 0 for his last 8 with 1 interception.
Okay, they lost field position, and at that point, the clock was running down, the half was running out, and Moeller got into some cover 2 with 2 safeties, 2 corners, and they started covering pass. And at that point, the McKinley passing game wasn't quite as successful as it was when they were man-to-man and trying to stop the run.
16-10 Moeller, the McKinley band ready to come on here, and we'll give you their halftime show after we take these timeouts.
At Downtown Ford, our game plan is price, service, and selection. Stop by at Downtown Ford when the customer always feels like the star of the game.
Come on down to Downtown Ford. For price, service, and selection, come on down to Downtown Ford.
We'd like to thank the more than 50,000 Browns fans who ordered season tickets and helped this whole city get back in the game.
During the 1979 and 1980 seasons, the most exciting football in the world was being played off the shores of Lake Erie. Dubbed the Cardiac Kids, the Browns were football's kings of improbable comebacks. In 1980, led by quarterback Brian Sipe, Cleveland won 5 games in the final moments and stormed to a division title.
Hi, John Blakeney for CCI, your Ameritech authorized distributor. Teamwork in football leads to touchdowns. The team of CCI and Ameritech can provide your business with high-tech features like call forwarding, deluxe call transfer, and conferencing, all on one cost-efficient Centrex line. For details on this communications touchdown, call CCI, your Ameritech authorized distributor in Canton at 497-7715 or in Akron at 896-3905.
The man on the right has an American Dream vent-free gas fireplace from Temco. The man on the left has a problem. The man on the right knows his American Dream vent-free fireplace saves him money on energy bills. The man on the left has a problem. The man on the right enjoys the glowing embers, 3 heat settings, and location flexibility. The man on the left has a big problem. So when you look at the American Dream, wouldn't you rather make the right choice?
And we're back at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. Our score is Moeller on top of Canton McKinley, 16-10. Thank you for joining us tonight for these halftime festivities on the field under the direction of Mr. Chris McFerrin, the McKinley Senior High School Marching Band.
It's 16-10 Moeller. Second half coming up after these timeouts.
I'm tickled with nickels, yes sirree. Tickled with nickels, the bread for me. Tickled with nickels, the best around. Delivered fresh to my hometown. Nickels, nickels, bread and buns. Tasty snacks that are lots of fun. Nickels, nickels, nutritious too. Nickels bakes, the best for you. I'm tickled with nickels, yes sirree. Nickels is the bread for me.
If you've been injured, it can be an overwhelming and frightening experience. We have 20 years of experience in representing people. We've chosen to represent people, not insurance companies. We're not afraid to take on insurance companies. They have lawyers that protect their rights and are on their side. You deserve a lawyer to be on your side.
Remlinger Oldsmobile, the only car dealership in Stark County that says no to every customer on every new Oldsmobile.
No games or gimmicks or high-pressure salespeople?
No. No misleading claims just to get me in the door?
No.
We say no to all the things you don't like about buying a car. Every new Oldsmobile is marked with the lowest possible price on every car, so you don't have to play games with salespeople. Stop in and see us now.
Remlinger Oldsmobile Cadillac Dodge, a friendly kind of dealership for a friendly kind of car buyer.
When most shoppers look for quality in produce, they know the smart choice is to select fruits and vegetables at the peak of freshness. At IGA, we agree. That's why we keep track of growing conditions, schedule daily shipments to take advantage of the freshest available product, and work only with those suppliers who can meet our high standards. Why? Because it's attention to details like that that bring you smart choice freshness, like this.
(16-10) Moeller leads. We'll ask Kim to bring up the team stats here that Dave has given her at halftime. And while you folks at home take a look at the team stats, the big one is the yards rushing for McKinley. They've only got 9 at halftime, although you see 90 on the screen. That is incorrect. There's just 9 yards rushing at halftime. But while you take a look at that, Dave can run down the individual stats here for us.
Individually, the leading rusher for Moeller is Crossweight, 14 carries, 103 yards. The quarterback, Cooper, 1 carry for 6, and Wheatmarsh, and he's carried the ball 5 times for 12 yards. Ryan Cooper, the starting quarterback, he was 4 of 9 with 1 interception for 45 yards. B.J. Dwyer came in. He has hit 3 of 5 for 38 yards. Leading receivers for Moeller, it is Hilbert, 22 yards and 2 catches. Clark's caught 2 for 11. Crossweight caught 1 out of the backfield for 16. Wheatmarsh 1 for 8. Dan Ryan 1 for 26 yards. For McKinley, they're being led on the ground by Jamar Martin, 5 yards in 2 carries. Rozier, 3 carries and 4 yards. McDaniels carried it twice for 2. Richard Bradley, 1 carry for a loss of 2. Ben McDaniels, 5 of 5 to start the ball game. He is now 5 of 13 with 1 interception. 2 receptions for Matt Curry. They total 29 yards. Rozier's caught 2 for 4. Gamble, he's caught 1, but that was a big one, a 59-yarder. That was the McKinley touchdown. Time of possessions, it is Moeller, 15 minutes, 22 seconds in the first half. The Bulldogs just 8 minutes and 38 seconds.
All right, David, thank you much. That sort of summarized what we've seen. Ed Glass keeps pointing to that 9 yards of rushing by McKinley. And it's like second quarter, Coach, the offense went to the locker room, wasn't out there. I mean, they're out there and trying the best they can, but they just didn't get much accomplished.
Well, I think the quick kick really put them in a hole. A 65-yard quick kick put them with the back to the goal line and set up the touchdown play because they had a short punt, and just was a big factor in the ball game. They weren't able to run any offense.
All right, McKinley gets the ball. How crucial is this?
Well, I think McKinley has to generate some offense here. I always hated to receive in the third quarter because I not only, especially if I was behind, because I lost field position, and if I had a punt right away, I not only gave up the ball, but I also lost field position. I was behind in the ball game. They need to at least get the ball out to midfield. They need to be able to, if they have to punt it, then punt it down so that Moeller has no field position, and they have the field position.
Well, Puckey has really been effective with the kickoffs. About every one of them inside the 5-yard line, but not into the end zone.
Well, he gets such great height.
Oh,
This
forget
one's
that
gone
one.
in.
Yep.
Out of bounds.
He hooked that one, so they're going to get the ball at the 35. So far, so good at the 35-yard line.
Well, I think they've got to be able to drive the ball a little bit, get it out over midfield. And then if they have to punt, they can pin Moeller up down there and hope that they win the field position game.
McKinley has had 8 snaps where they tried to run the football. Rozier's got 4 yards and 3 carries. They just went over this, but it's amazing. Martin's got 5 yards and 2 carries. McDaniels 2 yards and 2 scrambles when he had to run, and Bradley -2. So on the ground, they have been unable really to run against this big Moeller team.
Well, you know, it's an 8-man front, and you have a terrible time trying to run the football against an 8-man front when the personnel are equal.
That is Martin in motion. Pitch to Rozier. Tried to get the corner, but Moeller shut it down. No gain. It'll be second down and 10.
I'm really impressed with Moeller's linebackers. They are really fast.
Well, if you watched again, Matt Edwards was right there.
He's 6'4", 233. He runs like a defensive back.
And he's big time. He'll play big time somewhere. He's the leading tackler on this team.
He's right here. Of course, they don't have anybody blocking it either. They're covering all the linemen, and those guys are free just to roam.
You're going to see upstairs.
I think you got to throw the ball on running down. I think you got to throw it on first and second down.
Well,
Run the draw on third down.
They got man on the corners, which you cannot see, but they're right in the face of those wideouts. And the handoff up the middle, that is Rozier, and he got about 3 yards to the 38-yard line.
And again, you're trying to run into the teeth of that 8-man front. And I understand trying to get the running game going. But I really think the most effective thing they could do right now is throw the football on running downs.
You'll see Cronin, 98, 240 pounds, 6'3", make the stop there. Well, 3rd and 7.
And now Moeller's out in cover 2. They're in a pass defense. They got 2 safeties, 2 corners.
Ben McDaniels, the junior, what a year he's had. Going to see if he can get him some 7 yards here. Throwing and incomplete. Intended for Gamble, and there's double coverage again.
Yep. On the fade cut against cover 2, you got the safety rolling over the top, and you got the corner pushing him out of bounds.
So the Pups have to punt.
Coverage is there.
Yeah, that was well covered. Had him right pinned on the sidelines.
Using the out of bounds as a 12th man.
Pups probably. Maybe second down next time we'll throw that when they got one-on-one coverage. Humphreys needs a good punt. Look out. Woof. Didn't mean to scream, but I thought that thing was one big block.
Almost got it blocked.
Clark takes it at the 37. So McKinley really didn't gain much field position.
Well, they
here.
traded field position. They were on the 35. They gave it up, got it back to the 37. Everything's equal right now. But that means the defense now has to come up with some negative yardage plays here right away.
And they are having their backup in there still, B.J. Dwyer. You know, if you showed up to watch this game and didn't know that they had a great quarterback in Cooper, you'd swear this kid was the first-team quarterback.
Right. They don't fall off much.
He is smooth. And that is Crossway.
They try to run the trap up the middle. They pull the right guard to the left side.
No, that's the fullback.
Fullback.
That's Wheat Martian. Wheat Martian, that's his 6th carry of the night. Now, they've held him in check pretty well. He only has 15 yards in 6 carries. Crossweight, though, 103 in 14 carries.
I watched Cooper at the half, and he came out second half. He could hardly walk. He definitely will not be back.
Now, Dwyer is going to be who they live or die with here.
Okay, this was the play they had trouble with in the first half. Trips and then run a stretch right into it. They're going to run a waggle pass instead.
Strong pressure. He fumbles the ball.
Almost a big break, but I think Moeller got it back.
Les Thompson in there with the strong pressure. Moeller did fall on it. And there he is. He's got it covered. Big 67. Josh Gardner, 6'6", 260. He can cover 5 yards when he falls forward.
The guard pulling.
Here comes Thompson. And
That stops him, putting a lot of pressure from the back here.
That's Lytle, too.
Lytle got the pressure initially. Aaron Lemmo trying to make the recovery, gets knocked off of it.
Gardner 260 says, no, get away.
I notice McKinley has slid their linebacker over now into the trips. The Mike linebacker is over to the right.
Well, it's 3rd down and 10. Dwyer to put it up. 4-man rush. Peterson, hard pressure from the backside. The pass is incompleted. And the Bulldog defense steps up, and they're going to force Moeller to kick it back.
Well, that's a great defensive series. Great defensive series. Just trying to hit the tight end hooking in here. And he underthrows it because of all the pressure. Now they got to hope for a short punt or a good return. The field position game is vital right now for McKinley.
8:53 to go into 3rd. 16-10 Moeller. Kick is away. Low line drive kick's going to hit on the turf, and they're going to get the break. This thing is going to roll to about the 17 and be dead.
I say they've lost field position. They've lost 18 yards, 17.5 yards from where they started. They started on 35. Now they're back on a 17.5.
Well, the Bucs will see if they can get their offense cranked up here. Only 9 yards rushing at halftime, and 100 and what was it in the air? 101 in the air.
Got to gamble, I think. I don't know if you have to gamble yet, but you got to get that field position back somehow.
For 92 in the air. McKinley 92 in the air.
I think you need to. Hey, now we got a pass defense here by Moeller.
Peterson's going to shift over to the left side as the tight end. And that is Rozier picking his way through. Got some yardage. Just one of his best. That's maybe the best gain all night for McKinley running back.
Well, they had 2 safeties and 2 corners. They weren't in an 8-man front. They were in a 6-1. They were in a 7-man front, and they found a crease. Left guard pulling and trapping. Everybody else blocking down on the inside. Rozier pops out of there for about 5 yards.
Well, they give him 6, and we'll make it 2nd down and 4.
Now they're back up now. Man-to-man, 8-man front.
McDaniels, that is Lucius at fullback. He cracks across the 25 to the 26. He is at least 2 yards short of a first down, and a big 3rd down play coming up here with 7:55 and the clock running in the 3rd. Crusaders by 6 over McKinley. Capacity crowd watching here. Whatever they have to sell, they sold them all. They found out Moeller still had 350 seats. They brought it back and they sold them out. 3rd down 2.
8-man front again. Linebackers right up in there.
Moeller, big team. Lucius in motion. They give it to Rozier. Outside, 30, 35, 40, and knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. They sent Lucius to the near side, which you can see as a layman with your eyes, to help get another block on the sweep to the right.
Well, and they also blitzed the linebackers inside. They had no support to the perimeter. They got sent the linebackers up the middle. Instead of being able to come off like they have been from the linebacker spot, they were late getting there. And he got the corner. Big play. Changes the field position. Very important.
1st down Bulldogs at their 48-yard line. There is Rozier. He's got
35.
About all that in the 2nd half.
They got those linebackers back out of there now.
Peterson will come to the right side.
It's a great time to throw it. That's what I was thinking. They're going to
Pressure's coming. Look out. You're going to have pass interference?
No,
it's in the backfield.
Screen pass.
Yeah.
No interference.
It's true.
Hit him in the backfield.
So incompletion, and they'll look at 2nd down and 10.
No interference on a screen. The ball's caught and thrown in the backfield. Knock the guy down. The only thing you can't do, I guess, is defensively is hold him. Because you can knock him down. You can do anything you want with him as long as he's behind the line of scrimmage.
7:10 left in the 3rd. Clock stop. Moeller 16. McKinley 10. Puffs the one-time led 10-3. 2nd down 10. McDaniels now.
They're going to throw it on 1st and 2nd down. I think that's great.
10 straight incompletions.
Yep.
There's
what they got to do. This is
it.
Down
the middle, and it is caught. Gamble, touchdown.
That's the one. That's the call. Caught him in man-to-man. Ran a quick skinny post. Great great coaching right there. They knew what they had to do, and they got it done. Got to throw the ball on first and second down, catch them in that man-to-man coverage.
The offensive line kept the defense off of McDaniels. Ben that time had some time to throw and pick out who he wanted to go to.
Knew they were going to throw it. They came out and split backs. Try to get maximum pass protection. You see Curry running a skinny post.
Right on the money.
Oh, that's Gamble, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody near him.
Well, big extra point.
They ran both wideouts on a skinny post, and it froze the safety man. He didn't know which guy to take.
The kick is up and got through the upright. So 7:03 to go in the third. The Bulldogs 17, Moeller 16. And I guess we'll be back after we take this timeout.
Hi, I'm Greg Stevens, president of Locker Moving and Storage. If you're planning a corporate or residential move, call us at Locker. We're an Atlas Van Lines mover. We'll give you a free estimate and tell you up front just what your move's going to cost. What's more, we guarantee on-time pickup and delivery. You can trust us to move anything with care and efficiency. And that's a personal promise from Locker Moving and Storage.
In Akron, look for Locker in the Yellow Pages. In Canton, call 477-8141. That's 477-8141.
Here's that TD play again. Ben McDaniels. He looked left, looked the safety off, came back and threw it to the right. They ran a left wide out right at the post in the middle.
Well, Gamble's having a good night, isn't he?
111 yards, 2 touchdowns.
There's the kick. Clark, 20. 26. Lucius down there doing a good job along with 71 for McKinley. That is Garrett Bush.
Well, what Moeller tries to do on kickoff returns is run what they call crisscross blocking. And against the team with great speed, you can't do that because they run through the crisscross blocking before they can get to the point where they're going to make the block. They're past it already.
Well, McKinley up 17-16. Ben McDaniels at his first 5, then had 10 incompletions, then boom, he had 144 yards in the air. First down, 10, Moeller. And Dwyer fumbled the snap. Well, we were singing the praises of the young man put in a pressure game like this, and the last couple of 3 snaps, he has struggled a bit.
He's looked a little rattled, hasn't he?
If you just joined us or have been watching, Ryan Cooper is an outstanding quarterback. He is hurt and out. This is B.J. Dwyer, who had thrown only 10 passes all year coming into this game.
I'm not sure that was the quarterback's fault. That looked like the center never got the ball up.
Second down, 12. McKinley 17, Moeller 16. And the handoff, breaking it through Crossway. Finally tripped up at the 33 by Doss. Or by check, that may have been Robinson or Doss.
It was Doss, and I'll tell you, it may have been a touchdown-saving tackle because he was off to the races. He made a cut right there to the right that would have sprung him for a big, big yardage.
Big
Breaks
70.
the tackle right there. Right here, he cuts to the right, see, and he's got a blocker, and Doss got him from the back.
Third down. 3. Crossway having a heck of a night.
He's got 15 carries for 112 yards. Split back's probably going to throw.
Throws tipped away, picked up by the Bulldogs. Somebody tipped it up front. McKinley has
I think Les Thompson, I think.
That is Stuart Lytle who picked it off after the tip. That's the 3rd interception by the Bulldog defense tonight.
Somebody tips it. Takes his 3-step drop.
Right there it is.
I think it was Les Thompson, the defensive right end.
5:33 in the third. The Bulldogs up 17-16.
Well, they had to go for the end zone. They got cover 2 in there again. They need to run it here. 7-man front.
Peterson comes right. Let's see if they run right. Up they go left. Rozier 30, 25. Rozier down to the 22-yard line.
Got a tailback counter. Only pulled 1 guy instead of 2. Locked down. Pull the right guard and kick the end out. Great play against the 6-1, and that's what they were in.
Clock at 5:27. So Rozier's number starting to add up here now.
See the left guard, or right guard pulling the left, making a kick-out block.
Nice blocking up front.
Yeah. 6-1's not a real good defense, and that's what they get. That's what they get into when they have to play pass. Now we're in. Yeah, he's got 49 yards and 8 carries now. Now we're in man-to-man again.
Rozier trying to get outside, running hard to the 16-yard line. Tackle
that
there
time,
by,
what they're telling DeMarlo, what they must be told him at the half is to start off tackle and then try to bounce it out.
Coming back.
That's
cold.
what he's done both times to get outside. Start off tackle and bounce the thing to the outside. Try to outrun him. See, he starts in, then he takes it outside. And they've got Martin trying to hook the defensive end instead of kick him out.
Is coming back. 5:02 in the third. Big holding call, and the Bulldogs will be marched back to the Moeller 33-yard line. Penalty-wise for McKinley. That's their third, or is that your second? That's just their second penalty tonight. 1 for 2 yards, that for 10.
Shotgun.
First down. Play action, Rozier. McDaniels looking deep, nothing there, and throws it left side, overthrows Gamble. That Curry over there.
Now they cross both wide receivers from the right side clear over to the left, which against man-to-man, that works real well. Last time, that's how they scored their first touchdown.
Now the Pups lead by 1, 17-16. If they could get one here, it would be big. Yep, just over Gamble's hand. Curry's there about 6 yards below him. There was nobody over the middle deep or to the right side. Well, McKinley looking at second down and old 21 here. Pups after the interception. Great opportunity. McDaniels back, pressure, and down at the 35.
Well, we're going to get some kind of penalty out here on the wideout against Moeller, I believe.
Flags at the 25. Gamble saying it's on Moeller. You can just see James point downfield.
They were going back to the same play they scored on. They were trying to run a skinny post over here to Gamble, and somebody knocked him down. Now, he pulled the ball down and ran it, so that can't be an interference call.
What is a skinny post?
Well, I know
what a post is.
A post cut is one that runs right at the safety in the middle of the field. Skinny post splits the defensive corner and the safety. They call defensive holding. They can't call interference because the ball never went in the air.
A 4:31 left in the third. Canton McKinley 17, Cincinnati Moeller 16. They are going to put the ball down at the Moeller 23-yard line. You know, the fog has lifted out of here pretty much. It gives you better pictures. McKinley to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 11. Peterson's going to go to the left side now. This is Rozier. And Matt Edwards hits him at the 20-yard line.
So I don't know if they're audibleizing to that call or not, but every time they've seen the 6-1, they've run that tailback counter with the left guard. This time, left guard pulled right and trapped the end. That time, Moeller was in the 6-1 with 4 deep secondary, and they ran the same play that they ran earlier for big yardage off the left side.
See Antonio Hall, 6'4", 275, a sophomore, 73 coming on that pull. Third down, Bulldogs, and 8. They're at the Moeller 20, leading at 17-16, 3:30 in the third.
Moeller still in the 6-1.
And McDaniels may have changed something. And too much time. The back judge throws the flag. They're going to look at 3rd and 13.
Well, that's the bad part is you got a lot of audibles to call. You got the quarterback on the line. He's trying to recognize the defense. He sees it. Then he has to make the call. Then you got to get everybody set. Then you got to make the cadence call. And by that time, you run out of time.
In the first quarter, Pups seemed to work their offense well. Second, they struggled. To start the third in the first series, they had trouble. All of a sudden, it seems like when Moeller's calling a certain defense, McKinley's offense is calling a play that seems to be working well against them.
They did a good job of audibleizing to what the defense is. Get the right play call. Get them out of the bad play and into the good one.
3rd and 13. That's Curry coming across. McDaniels to put it up. Throws. It is caught. 15-yard line by Curry and out of bounds at the 10. He rifled that one in there.
He also had the post got open for a score. They just crisscrossed the two receivers. The inside guy went wide open. Now that doesn't mean he was open after the, at the time he threw the football. I saw the end of it. Get the play action fake here, and he throws the out cut here. The inside guy's running clean to the inside, but he may not have been open when he threw the ball and released the football.
Well, it is 1st and 10 at the 10, just outside apparently. They go to their full house look and give to Martin. Jamar picks his way and a flag goes down. Martin is all the way to the 2.
We're going to have a holding penalty.
Yeah, normally when the umpire tosses that thing right there, it's coming back.
Jamar Martin made a great cut because they had 3 guys lined up in each off tackle hole against that straight T and the 2 tight ends. They had an end tackle and an outside linebacker all sitting in the off tackle holes. And he took the football, planted, and then ran right up the middle.
Curry's got 3 passes tonight, 44 yards now.
Watch him cut back up the center where the hole is, because they only had 3 people lined up between the tackles. Everybody else was out in the off tackle hole or in the secondary.
Coming into the game tonight, Curry had 48 catches, 138 yards, 10 touchdowns. Gamble with 20. There's tonight's action for Curry. James Gamble coming in had 26 catches, 480-plus yards. Tonight, Gamble's got 2, but for 111 yards.
Well, I'd like to see them go right back to what they did for the score, but they're man-to-man. They've got twins way out to the wide side.
It is 1st and 20 from the 20. Pitch to Rozier. Running that left side. Cut it back. Rozier inside the 10 to the 9 to the 8. The defense was there, but Rozier made one great cut. And apparently a fumble. Apparently a fumble. Moeller with the football. On the ball is Marty Atkins. We'll be back after this timeout. Moeller to the offense after the fumble. We'll try to give you a look at that fumble here in a second. They give it to Crossway, and he's trying to pick his way through. Still fighting for yards. He fumbles the ball, but Moeller has it.
Wow.
Oh, goodness. I never saw the fumble by Rozier, but
here's the fumble on Rozier play. They put the fullback in motion, and he blocks in on the end. Both linebackers overrunning. He makes the cut back to the inside. It's hit right there. His knees are down with the ball.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Moeller has it. And he just fumbled again, and Big Munoz fell on it. Number 75 is the young man Munoz, 6'6", 303, a sophomore. Crossweight with the football to the 23. That will be a first down for Moeller. So where McKinley could have gone up by 8, maybe they're leading by 1. 17-16 with 1:56 to go in the third. B.J. Dwyer, the quarterback for Moeller, as their starting quarterback, and a good one, Ryan Cooper, got hurt. Tried to play on a gimpy right ankle. Dwyer has come in and really played well, and then had a couple of miscues. But if Moeller's going to win the state title, they're going to do it with B.J. First down. And they give again to Crossway. Crossway, good yardage again. That big offensive line by Moeller gives Crossway some holes to run through for 5, 6, 7 yards.
Well, Kenny Peterson is almost doing too good a job. He's coming down the line of scrimmage trying to string the thing and keep his outside arm and leg free. And at that point, Crossway runs to his outside shoulder and then makes a cut. Boom, right here. And he's running inside of the defensive end consistently. Now, I don't mean you can give him the corner, but you have to keep a little better leverage than that.
Stunt coming by Doss. Doss with a great hit. Fumble picked up by Lytle. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, now they both got one. Both teams have given the other team a touchdown.
That's got to go to the top of the list for the big plays, I would think. Doss shooting through on a stunt.
Yep, he brought the outside linebacker. He got right up into play.
We'll see.
I don't know that he caused the fumble, though.
I think, well, here we go. Dwyer never sees him. He's got his back to the defense. Right there, boom.
Right there, that's who causes it.
That's Doss, 27. That's Lytle picking the ball up there. 5, 10, 15, what, 20 yards, I think. About 20 yards.
Great athletic ability to pick that ball up on a dead run and keep his balance.
Armitage to try the point after. Snap, down, kick is up, and it is good. 54 seconds to go in the third. Bulldogs up by 23-16.
They hit Armitage as he kicked the ball.
Well, we'll come back after these timeouts.
Hi, I'm Dan Sandler, president of Superior Dairy, inviting you to make a superior choice. Whether you choose Superior Premium Ice Cream, frozen yogurt, or Free Supreme fat-free ice cream, I will personally guarantee your satisfaction, or I'll send you a certificate for the free Superior Dairy product of your choice. Now, I'm confident in this because in taste test after taste test, Superior Dairy consistently ranks among the very best. So I invite you to make your own taste test, and you will see why people are making the superior choice.
24-16 McKinley, and here's that
Doss came right up the center, hit him in the back. The ball comes out. Lytle scoops it.
Keep your balance, Stewart. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. There you go.
Oh, what athletic ability, huh?
And then Armitage booted it through 24-16, and what Bill sort of got popped at the...
Oh, he got hit and hurt his ankle after he kicked the ball, and they never called anything, and Coach McDaniels is irate, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
Well, Armitage will put it down. He got hurt in the St. Francis game.
Yes, he's got a bad wheel anyhow.
Well, 54 seconds left in the third in the dandy here at Paul Brown Tiger Stadium. Coach Tom McDaniels, his team up by 8 now. Armitage will kick it off. Low line drive move. Picked up Clark again.
They got room
right
on the
side,
outside.
cuts it back, and Clark out to the 42-yard line. So 48 seconds in the third. Moeller, pretty good field position as they are down by 8.
They didn't run their crisscross blocking that time. They went back to the return they ran earlier on, and they're trying to get a channel over here on the right side. They went back to their original return.
That shot by Brian Glass, who's on our end zone camera. Mike Schaffner and Dean Elsass up top. Dan Leone on the camera on the sideline. 24-16 Bulldogs. This is Dwyer. Short drop. Going to throw it out left side. It is caught by Murphy, their leading receiver. And Gamble brings him down just shy of the 49. Probably have one more play, and the third will come to an end. Clock at 33 seconds.
It's just straight drop back, throw on the out, cut out to the field. Split in. There's a little, they take the inside guy and run him down the field. Turn the outside guy out. McKinley's going to blitz again.
That is Crossweight and Peterson, Martin, and they grab a hold of him, but he's got the first down as he's in the McKinley territory near the 48-yard line. Clock stops with 8 seconds as they probably will move the chain. Officials timeout. You see the Bulldogs with 3 timeouts there. Moeller on your left with 3 timeouts as 8 seconds away from going into the fourth quarter. First down. 8-point lead, McKinley. 8 seconds to go. They'll spot the ball, start the clock, and Moeller's already to the line of scrimmage. And they start the clock. Goes to 7 to 6, but the Crusaders are ready. Dwyer with the snap, gives to Crossway. Kenny Peterson says, hello, Merry Christmas. 50-yard line, a loss of 2. That will bring the third quarter to an end after 3. The Bulldogs 24, Moeller 16. We are back after these timeouts.
Hi, John Blakeney for CCI, your Ameritech authorized distributor. Teamwork in football leads to touchdowns. The team of CCI and Ameritech can provide your business with high-tech features like call forwarding, deluxe call transfer, and conferencing, all on one cost-efficient Centrex line. For details on this communications touchdown, call CCI, your Ameritech authorized distributor in Canton at 497-7715 or in Akron at 896-3905.